Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am really excited about today's video because we are going to be playing with some color, which is one of my favorite things to do. I have this new palette that I picked up a couple weeks ago that I wanted to play around with. It is from BH Cosmetics. I'm sorry, I know it looks like it's upside down, but it's actually not. But the name of this palette is Lookin Like A Snack, and here's what it looks like on the inside. And the pinks really stood out to me and looked really fun. So I wanted to mess around in this palette today and see what we can create. So if you guys are into all things makeup, please subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so that you can be notified every Monday when I upload. And let's get into the video. Today I wanted to start with the eyes, and I like to do this anytime I'm trying something different. Just in case I don't like it, I can wipe it off easily and not mess up the rest of my makeup. And so I'm thinking I want to try something a little bit different with the eyeshadow, something I've never done before. So we are going to mess around and see what we can come up with. To start, I'm first going to prime the eyes, and to do that, I'm going to use this eye primer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to take the tiniest amount of this and just tap it on there. And then I'm going to use a brush to blend this out. Next, to start on the eyes, I am going to go in with this shade here, which is this really light pink shade. It's called Teenage Dream. I'm going to put just a light wash of this all over the lid and in the crease, just to start as a base for the rest of the look. BH Cosmetics is one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. I love them because of their formula, first of all. It blends out super easily, and they have such fun colors. And I picked this one up at Ulta. So if you're in the market for a really great eyeshadow palette, definitely check out BH Cosmetics. They're one of my favorites. Now that I have that base shade down, I want to dive into this kind of plum shade here, which is called Hit That. And I'm going to take it just above the crease and try to kind of swoop it out a little bit just on the outside of the eye and create a design on both eyes that way. So I'm going to start just a little above the crease and just really work to kind of blend that out and bring it out. Then I'm going to take my time and really try to blend that. One thing to know about eyeshadows is that blending takes time. It's not something you can just do in 30 seconds and have your eyeshadow look really seamless. You have to have a lot of patience when you are blending eyeshadows. I'm going to take a clean blending brush and I'm going to run this over both sides. Now I know it looks crazy now, and it might end up looking crazy at the end, but usually, like they say in makeup, trust the process. And by the end, usually you have something that looks nice. Okay, next thing I'm going to do before I go in with more shadow is I'm going to take some concealer and I'm going to carve out some space here in the middle where I can put a shimmer shade when I'm ready. So I'm just going to take this small flat brush and I'm just going to take it on the concealer that I'm going to use, just a little bit. And I'm going to start to just carve out that crease. Now I want to dip into this shade here, this white shimmer shade, which is called Yummy. And I'm going to take that on another flat brush like the one we used with the concealer. And I'm going to use this to fill in some of the space here. And I'm just pressing this on. Now I'm going to dip back into that plum shade that we used on the top, And I'm gonna take this one on a small angled brush, and I'm going to try to create a wing here on the bottom, but I don't wanna connect it to the top. I wanna leave it separate. I know color can be intimidating for a lot of people, and I've heard a lot of people say that they can't pull color off, but I just want to let you guys know that anybody can pull off color. And the thing I've learned is that certain colors definitely look better with my skin tone and my eye color, but if you like it, just wear it. Who cares? And it's fun, and makeup is whatever you want it to be and whatever makes you feel good. And so if you want to play around with color, just go for it. And obviously, I just play around and have fun with it. I don't even know what I'm trying to create, but it's fun for me, and it is a stress reliever, and it just gives me something to express my creativity. And that's what makeup should be. It should be fun. It should be something you enjoy. Okay, I'm gonna dip back into the white shade and try to fill in the rest of the space here. So I'm gonna pause there on the eyes for now. I'm going to work on the face, and then we'll come back to the eyes once we get that done. So for primer today, the one I'm going to use is from Rodial, and this is the Soft Focus Glow Drops. And the reason I like this one is because it gives your skin a really beautiful glow. And I'm almost at the end of this one. The foundation I'm going to use today is probably my all-time favorite foundation right now. It's one you can find at the drugstore, so it's really affordable. And the coverage that it gives on my skin is so beautiful. It really makes my skin look like I'm wearing a filter. And it is this one from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. Mine is in the shade 435 Rose Vanilla. And what I like to do with this one is I will just go and directly place it right on the face, and you really don't need too much of this one. Then I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to blend this out. But it really just gives the most beautiful finish to your skin. And even for my skin, as I'm getting older, I find that I cannot use any type of foundation. But this one works really well for my skin, and like I said, just makes it look so smooth, and it has a really nice glowy finish to it. For concealer today, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This is a classic. You just twist the top, and it will squeeze out the top. All right, go in and blend this out. I'm gonna set that with my favorite number 7 powder. I'm gonna go in and contour a little bit, and today I'm gonna switch things up, and I'm also gonna use another concealer from Maybelline. I'm gonna use it in a dark shade. This one's in the shade Warm Olive, and I'm gonna use this to kind of contour on some areas of the face where I would normally apply the contour. And this one I go a little more sparingly than my other contour stick, just because this one is a darker shade. I'm gonna blend that out. Now I got a little heavy-handed on the nose contour, so I'm gonna take my concealer brush and I'm just going to try to take some of that leftover concealer and just try to balance this out a little better. I'm also gonna go in and add some cream blush. I'm gonna use this one from Milk Makeup. This is their lip and cheek stick and it is in the shade Werk. And it's a really pretty kind of rose red. I'm just gonna pick up some of that on my finger and just press that on the cheeks. And a little on the nose. Then I'm gonna take a liquid highlighter, and this is a new product to me and it has become my favorite highlighter. This is from the brand About Face, and this is Halsey's brand. And this is the Light Lock Highlight Fluid in the shade Shaken or Stirred, and it's a really pretty gold. And what I like to do is just take 2 drops of this on both sides, just little, and then just tap that out with my finger, and it gives the most beautiful natural glow to the cheeks. Obviously, as you can see, it is really shining, but it doesn't look glittery. It looks like your skin is just shining from the inside out, and it just gives the most beautiful glow. I'm also just going to take a bit of this and just tap it on the tip of the nose, and then just right there on the bridge of the nose. But look how pretty that glow is. I love that product. Now I'm gonna go in and finish off the eyes. So I'm gonna put some shadow on the lower lash line. I'm gonna take my little soft flat brush here and dip back into this plum shade here. And I'm lightly just gonna run it underneath the lower lashes. For eyeliner, I'm going to use this one today from Maybelline. This is the Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner. This one's in the shade Deep Onyx. And I'm just going to use this on the waterline. For mascara today, I'm going to use this one from Eyeko London. This is the Rock Out and Lash Out Mascara in the shade Beatnik Black. This one's really unique. It has a really unique wand. As you can see, it's like a drum shape. And the formula of this I really like. It's a more runny consistency. And I find it's just really easy to coat the lashes with this. And because of how runny the formula is, it doesn't make my lashes clumpy. Okay, the brow product I'm going to use today is from Maybelline as well. We got a lot of Maybelline products today, but I love them so much. This is their Brow Ultra Slim, and it is in the shade Medium Brown. And again, I love this one because it's got the fine tip, which is easy to work with. And so I'm going to use this to fill in the brows, and I will be right back. To set the brows, I'm going to use the NYX Brow Glue. I love this brow setter. It's amazing. Check it out if you have not already. Now let's go in and finish off the face. To warm up the skin, I'm going to use my Benefit Hoola bronzer. For blush, I'm going to use this one from Dome. This is the blush in the shade English Rose. It's this really pretty pink. Here's what it looks like. Take that on my fluffy brush here. I'm not gonna go in with any powder highlight today because I really like the glow that that liquid highlighter is giving me. And so I am going to put a little bit of that same shadow we used though at the beginning, this white shade, here on the inner corner just to highlight the inner corners. And then to set this all, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photofocus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. Let that dry. And last but not least, we are going to go in and finish off the lips. For lip liner today, I'm going to use this one from Milani. This is the Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade Nude. As you can tell, I have used a lot of this. It's getting kind of small. I'm gonna go in and line the lips with this. And then my last two lip products are also Maybelline. This is their cream lipstick in the shade Born With It. I'm gonna fill in just the middle part of the lips. And then the gloss I'm gonna use is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Opal. All right, you guys, here we are at the end. Tell me what you think. Is this something that you would try? Is it too crazy? I would love to know what you guys think and what you are interested in trying in your makeup routines. I love to play with color, and I hope this inspires some of you to mess around with it as well. And again, please subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.